Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, everybody. Today is Friday, October 3rd, 2025. And I don't know why, but I am speaking in an odd voice. I am happy to see you here. Not Sure is already in the room speaking and saying, I got my illegal tweets ready for the stream. Let's do this. Let's do this, my friends. Matthew is in the house. He says, police are at my door. Let's make the 2 hours worthwhile. Just pretend that you're not home. I hear that they cannot. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Just pretend that you're not home. I hear that they can't come in the house. How are you doing, fellas? It's good to see you. I don't know why it still says 0 viewers. It still so what that tells me is that Not Sure and Matthew are chatting in the stream, but they're not actually watching it. That's what that tells me, and that's actually probably the better choice. Let me go ahead, copy the stream, and I'm going to send it out to the people I send it out at the beginning of every stream. Let's see, I'll send it to that chat right there. I think that's good. I'm going to send it, let's see, I'll send it to my friend Robbie, who I've talked about before. I'm going to send it to Lisa, who hasn't been here in a while. Send it to my friend Nick, like I always do. Who else should I send it? Should I send it to one of my sisters? No, I'm not going to send it to one of my sisters. To an old roommate? No. I will send it to my brother-in-law. I will send it to him. So my sister's husband, which is kind of like my sister. Let me see. An old girlfriend from my 20s who I messaged, like, we exchange like 3 text messages like every 3 months. So I'm not going to send it to her. Another sister? Okay, now here's another group I could send it to. On my father's side, there is a group chat with me and my 3 sisters and 2 brothers in the group chat. I could send it there. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, then there is I've talked about this man before. He's like my step cut. No, I guess he would be like a step cousin. He is a nephew of my stepmother. So we don't actually share any blood, but like I've known him since he was a baby, and it's all good. So I'm going to send the link to him. He's actually been very communicative. Is that a word? I'm pretty sure that's a word. He's actually been texting me a lot on Instagram, oddly enough, just like sending me memes and stuff. So he's cool. Let me see. And then let's see. There's my own nephew who just recently had a baby. Well, recently as in like a year ago. I'm not going to send it to him. Let's see. A former worker, okay, my baby mama. Now, my baby mama is somebody, she's obviously the mother of my child, but you got to understand, my child is 32 years old. So I really haven't had a need to talk to my baby mama in a long time. Like, we send each other happy birthday. Like, if I go through my text history with her, there are texts every March and every December. Her birthday's in December. I will send her a happy birthday message in December, and she'll say thanks. And then in March, she will send me a happy birthday message, and I'll say thanks. No other communication. None. Nothing else. I will not send the link to her. Okay, this is actually a really good exercise going through. A former coworker, not going to send it to him. Another former a cousin who's probably, this is a cousin on my mother's side, who's probably the closest. I'm probably closer to him as I am to any of my cousins on my mother's side. I won't send it to him. My daughter, I will definitely not send it to her. Brother, former coworker, sister, a bunch of phone numbers. I don't know what they are. Former coworker, my wife. You know what? I'm going to send it to my wife. I should send this to my wife. I will send it to her because, really my wife should be supporting me, right? Like, my wife should be listening to this. Or like, I remember early on asking her, like, can you just put this, like, can you just put it on? And you can turn it all the way down. You don't actually have to listen. Just turn it all the way down. You don't actually have to listen. That way the number. And if you are listening, please like the video. Like the video. That helps as well. All right, let's keep going through the list. I know you can't see the list, and that's fine. Okay, I could send it to my old friend Alexis, but I'm not going to. That's a very weird kind of. It was like one of these like friendships where there was like some kind of like sexual tension, and I never acted on it, and she never acted on it, but it was definitely there. And then like I was around the time I started dating my wife, and then not long after that, she got a boyfriend, and now she's like, I don't know if she's married to that boyfriend, but she has like 2 or 3 kids with him. So I'm not going to message that. Let's see, my dead friend Joe. I could message it to him, but I don't know that it would do any good. And then, okay, Jose the gutter guy. This is a guy who used to clean my gutters. Do you think I should send it to him? That would be very weird. That would actually be very weird. Okay, Richard Dodd. They all left. Everybody left. All the people I sent the link to, they came in and then they left. Okay, McKenna. Okay, now my friend McKenna, I used to hook up with her years ago, like 15 years ago. Like we would hook up on occasion. We never like. I always got this sense that she wanted something more, but I never wanted anything more. I was happy just with the very casual thing. And you know, and like to any ladies listening to this, if the guy doesn't want to pursue anything serious with you and you let it be casual, thinking that like he might take it to the next level, he's not going to take it to the next level. Like unless you give him some type of ultimatum, then maybe. But like a guy, I would say like once you sleep together, if the guy doesn't want to take it to the next level within the next couple of months, he's never going to want to, right? Like, let's say you meet, you go on a few dates, and then like maybe after like 3 or 4 or 5 dates, you know, because you got to be respectable. After 4 or 5 dates, you bang, and then it's just kind of like casual hookups for like the next 2 months. He's never going to be like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Or like, do you want to go exclusive? He's never going to. So I got with McKenna, it was always like, I think she was hoping I would, but like, I was happy just like texting her like once a month and be like, hey, you want to hang out? And then, and then like, I wouldn't text her again for a month. And like so honestly, it's her fault. It's her fault for letting me do that, for enabling me. There's my dead friend Allie. I could text it to her, but I don't think that would do any good. My doctor's office. I could text it to my doctor's office. I don't know that they would listen. Okay, let me see. Okay, my friend Rob, who he is literally... So I have Rob and I have Robbie. And the distinction I have in my phone is it says Rob, half Jew. And I read that and I know exactly who it is. And then there's my neighbor, and then there's you know what? I'm going to text it to this guy. Yeah, an old friend of mine. This is an old online friend who I met once. I took a gun certification. It was like some gun certification safety course that you had to take in order to get. I think it was a Utah carry permit, because the Utah carry permit has the most reciprocity in the country. But you have to take a course. And so he and I took this course together. So I sent it to him, and that is the first time I've texted him since 2003. So I don't know. So that's everybody. That's everybody. Okay. So Not Sure says, send it to all of Bolivia, star@star.bo. I could try. I just realized bo.bo. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I feel like that would be a domain probably more suitable for India. Okay, we're up to 8, 9 now. They all left. If you get the milk for free, then why buy the cow? Absolutely. And I'm telling you, a guy will like indefinitely, like if he doesn't want to buy the cow, he will indefinitely have the milk for free. Like at no point is a guy going to be like, wow, I feel like I might be leading this girl on, I should probably stop. Like no. Like if it's good and like there's no drama and there's no obligation, and it's just kind of like once a month or once every 2 weeks, you kind of hang out, you maybe go get a couple of drinks, get a little tipsy, and then go back to one of your places and have some fun. Like a guy's going to do that indefinitely until he until he finds another girl. Like another girl whom he does want to pursue a relationship with. It just means it's not that he's not a relationship guy per se. Some guys are like that, but it might just mean that he doesn't want to pursue a relationship with you. But girls aren't very different. Like they in some cases they are, but like I have definitely had girls who were happy to like hook up with me, and then I wanted to take it to the next level, and they weren't interested. Like that has happened to me. So this happens both ways. So like if you're a girl and you're listening to this and you're like, ugh, what a scumbag, what a terrible man, what a typical man. Like this happens to guys too. It happens to guys where like you'll hook up, and then the guy will want something, like he'll want a relationship. He'll kind of want to make it exclusive. And then the girl's just like, no. Not sure says it's easier to break up with someone you don't like if you're not having sex. I think it depends. I've been like, I have a hard time. Like I don't want to talk too much. My wife might be listening, family might be listening. I'm not going to talk too much about that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see. And then there's a whole nother. Let me check out Instagram, because there's like a whole list of people I could be sending this to. Wait a minute. Oh, my friend Bharat, who's in India. I think it's like 3 a.m. right now. I'm going to send it to him. No, never mind. We're going to stop this exercise. We're going to actually do some programming tonight. I did some programming today, early this morning before I've talked about this before, how I have this office up here and I have this office downstairs, a very spoiled boy I am. And downstairs is where I do work, and up here is where I do fun work. And so I always start my day off doing fun work, and then around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'll move things downstairs. I have a very set routine. What I'll do is I'll drink one of these, and I will usually drink one of these in the morning. I'll drink it over the course of like 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. And once I finish that soda, I know it's time to go downstairs and start working on this. And then I drink this in the morning, and then I drink one in the evening. So that's probably more information than you needed to know. But so I rewrote some of the door logic. What happened? What happened here? What's going on here? Where'd the Visual Studio go? All right, let's just load it up. Not Sure says, how are my trees looking? They're still on a pull request. Not Sure. they're still on a pull request. Let me see if it's mergeable. Let me see. Can it be merged? Because I'm wondering if there's a any kind of conflict, if there's any type of merge conflict. Let's check it out. We'll go to the pull request. Okay, so I was doing refactoring the door opening. Okay, added 10,000 trees per tile. Checking the ability to merge automatic. Oh no. There's just way too many conflicts there. Now, I think the good news is that these are probably pretty simple conflicts to resolve, but I'm not diving into that mess. No. And I love your Mr. Potato Head icon, and I noticed you were using the Mr. Potato Head avatar in Slack as well, so I love it. Matthew says with the terrain changes, I doubt it, and you're correct. Just grab the editor files. Let me look at what you got going on here. Let's take a look at this. No, okay, so remove that. I mean, I could grab that. I could, no, that's just a meta file. I hate the you know what? What do the meta files even look like? They just tell you to do it and then the version. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate that. It kind of makes sense. Okay. So I was reworking the doors. So what I did with the doors, because I was like, I am going to rewrite the door logic. So you had some of these doors that come in pairs, right? They have the they have the left door and the right door, and I wanted it so when you open one, you open both. And then the logic that I originally wrote for that was really like convoluted. It wasn't convoluted, it just wasn't very good. I was literally like, if the name of the item equals door entry underscore R underscore LOD, that it was bad. It was bad. It was not good code. So what I did is to the little door script, there's this new field called adjacent door. So if this is attached to the left door, you'll just set that to the right door and vice versa. And then that way I just kind of have code that's like, oh, if the adjacent door field has a value, then go ahead and open that one too. And that's what I did here. But there was a reason that I didn't okay. This is the reason I didn't merge it. This right here. So okay, so here's the comment that I wrote this morning. For reasons I don't remember, in the FOB LOD building, we have to get the door mech component from the parent of the collider we hit. However, in other buildings, we can get it directly from the collider, we did hit. So, wait, can I just put the script on a different item? Well, let me see. See, this is the thing. This is like the door opening code was like one of the first things I wrote. And so it's interesting going back and looking at this old code and just like, even in just like the 9 months or so, like we took the summer off. So you could kind of call it like 5 to 6 months. And the 5 to 6 months that we've been working on this project, at least me personally, like I can tell that like I've learned a lot of things from the onset of this project, because I can look at old code I wrote and be like, what? Huh? I remember I worked with this guy. It was at AOL, and I remember he said something that kind of stuck with me. Like I have my issues with him in hindsight. He was a good guy though, but in hindsight, but he did say one thing that stuck with me, and it's true. It's and I think I've said it before. It's if you look at old code that you wrote and you don't ask yourself what the hell was I thinking, then you haven't learned anything. And it's very true. And so I was like, when I was looking at the original door opening code, I was like actually a little like, okay, yeah, no, I've learned some stuff. I've learned a few things. Like, it's good. So I had to do some weird song and dance with the raycast of these door, because I was doing a raycast. Okay. So the way the door opening code works, which is not great, and we might want to refactor it more, is when the user presses E, which is what you use to open it, no matter what state other things are in, it sends a raycast out, right? And if the raycast hits anything that has this door mech, which I guess I named for door mechanism, that's the only thing I can think of, it sends the raycast out, and then it gets that hit object back. And then it does a get component call on it, which I changed. Originally, it was doing a get component call. Well, wait a minute. It's still doing the get component on this. Okay, it has to do the get component. Okay, it has to. It has to, at least for the hit object. So the raycast goes out. It will get a hit object back, and then on the hit object, it tries to get the door mechanism, and the door mechanism component. And if it does, then it does the logic for the door. But what I noticed on this was that the object I was getting back, I, for some reason, had to go up to the parent. So wait a minute. Let's see here. I think I see the problem right away. So this door mechanism script is not on the same object that has the collider. Is it the collider that the raycast would hit, or does it? Wait a minute. Wait. Let's go to the correct building here, and then LOD. See, here's okay. So there's the window. There's the. Yeah, I don't quite understand what's what here. Okay, so this object. Okay, so this is what I attached the door mechanism to, but I think what's happening is do each of these. No, not all of them have a collider. So is it the collider that the hit? I'm guessing so, right? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Raycast hit info. What is Raycast? I want to look at the Raycast hit info. No, stop going away. Okay, come over here. Easy. Okay. Raycast hit. So yeah, so I'm got the collider that was hit. So yes, you hit a collider. So, okay. So here's a box collider on this object. So that's why you have to go up to the parent. So if it should be okay. So it should be fine if I move the if I move the door mechanism script to be on this object that has the box collider, then I don't have to do this little song and dance to get the parent. But my question is, why should I put the box collider instead on the parent object, right? Like that seems to make the most sense here. Am I crazy? Like the box collider should be on this. It should be on this object. It shouldn't be on the child. Like, am I just speaking Chinese? Just slap me. Won't somebody just slap me? Like I'm speaking Chinese. No. I'm speaking pure genius is what I'm speaking. And I see Matthew sent a message, and I'm going to ignore it because I'm sure he's going to tell me I'm wrong. So I'm not even going to listen to that Englishman. But I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll just put the box collider on here. Matthew says, yes, I'd put it on the parent. I see no reason to have it in the show. Okay, so he's agreeing with me. All right, so let's try that. Okay, so something has happened with the two instances I have of this building, where when I edit the prefab, those changes are not getting reflected on the instances I have on the map. So I have found myself editing the prefab and the object. So let's just let's just try it here. Let's just try this. Okay, so so wait a minute. There's an ice cream. Wait a minute. There's an ice cream truck outside. It's 7:30 and dark in October. I feel like I'm in a horror movie. There's literally an ice cream truck. Do you hear that? Yankee Doodle went to town. Okay, then let's put the music back on. Why is an ice cream truck going around at 7:30? Like 7:30 in July is very different than 7:30 on October 3rd. Like that's weird. That's just plain weird. Like I'm expecting like the clown from It, Pennywise. Like that's what I'm kind of expecting. Not sure. It says it's probably for the high school, right? No, it was an ice cream truck. It was an ice cream truck. They do that here too. They do the ice cream truck at nighttime in the fall. Like it's like a typical fall night tonight. Like it's actually like a nice, like brisk night out tonight. And so I don't know. Not sure is insisting that it's football. No, it's an ice cream truck. What does the ice cream truck have to do with football? Okay, let's put the box collider. Okay, so I want to see if there's anything special about this box collider. Okay, it's just got this shit on it. I'm not going to delete this. I'm going to deactivate it. Let's put the box collider here first. Okay, easy. Okay, box collider. Okay. So is that it? Is that it? Like literally, is that like I'm not even okay, wait, okay. 0, nothing, 0, nothing. The only thing that worries me is that these coordinates are like the center and the size of these coordinates are weird. But over here, the center is 0, 0, 0, and the size is 1, 1, 1. Okay. Let's just try it. Okay, is this the... Yeah, that's the building where we start at. Let's try it. The ice cream trucks in Philly were legendary. Why? Did you live in Philly? I know you're from this area, not sure, but what was legendary about them? Focus on the object to check the collider. I thought I did that, but well, let's just try this. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. Okay, it was this door. I think I hit the collider. All right, I mean, I focused on the object. I'm on the object right now. I'm on the object. That does not look right. Like, that box collider is... I don't know where that box collider... Oh, no. It's in the ground. So, how is that working? Oh, I didn't disable the other one. Oh, okay. They had soft serve ice cream, which is impressive logistically. Matthew says it's not the same door. It is the same door. It is the same door. I'm positive of that. Okay, I think now we're going to see that it's broken. Okay, or not. Unless the box collider is working. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, is Matthew right? Okay. Okay. Maybe you're right, English boy. Maybe you're right, English boy. Fine, English boy. Maybe you're right this time. Oh, Jesus. All right. Let me go over here. Okay. This one. It still works. Oh, wait. What? No. What? Wait. Okay, that's me standing, and then the one Come on. Really? Addy? Jesus Christ, Addy. God damn it. Okay. This is the one. Okay. Now it's broken, and then the collider was down here. Okay, so... why wouldn't the box collider just automatically go around the... Okay, so maybe what I can do is just copy this? Not sure says, I like the soft close feature. I'm not sure what... Oh, are you talking about the doors? I mean, it's always been like that. Did you do that? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. This song is burned into my memory. Oh, I thought you were at the song playing. Is this going to give me a copyright strike? It doesn't matter. We're not monetized, so it's okay.
Hello?
No, I'm done. I can't listen to any more of that. No. The box is perfect here. Just have to resize it. If I have to resize it, then it's not perfect. Okay. All right. We're going to move it up here. What? Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're just going to copy the stuff from this box collider. Maybe that'll work. Okay, let's try the Y. Okay. I like what I'm seeing so far. Okay. I wish there was a way that you could copy all three at once and then paste all three at once, but I have not. Well, then again, I was going to say I have not found a way to do that, but in all fairness, I have not looked for a way to do that. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and then we're going to come there. Okay, so the Z, the Y, okay, all of that's good. Now, let's try the size. Alrighty. So we got the X there. Easy. And then we got the 2.9 over here. Easy. Alrighty. And then we got the 0. Okay, we got that there. Easy. Okay. Now, let's try it. Okay. Right-click the copy component values, then paste component values on the other. Hell, oh my God. Really? Can you do that? Okay. Let me see. All right, let's see. Let's go down here. Okay, let's see if this works. It was not working before. Does it work now? I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Okay, so the issue here is that now I have to do it on the prefab. I think actually what I probably should do, instead of doing it on the prefab and doing it in these two, I should copy the coordinates and shit of these two, delete them, and then drag the prefab onto here. I think that's probably the thing to do. Okay, so let's go to the prefab and do it on the prefab. So FOB, that sounds like a naughty word, FOB. All right, FOBLOD, there we go. All right, got that. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, so we start at the right entry door. There's the box collider. Okay, so you say right. Okay. Oh, I can copy the component. Copy component. Oh, okay. How do I paste the component? Paste component as new. Okay, and then we can go back over here and delete this. Delete. Remove component. Okay. So that's good. And then for door entry left, we can do the same thing. All right. Okay. So we can come over here. We can go copy component. And then we can go up here. Then we can, there's no, okay. So apparently I have to right mouse click this. Paste component is new. I guess I could have deleted the component before, but that's fine. And then I can do remove component. Okay. So I have fixed it on the prefabs. So what I need to do now is I need to delete the ones that are in the scene and just replace it. But I want to put them exact. I want everything to be exactly the same. So I need to copy I need to copy this transform. Is it possible to do it with the transform? Copy component. Okay, well, look at that. I can do copy, position, rotation, scale. Okay, so copy component. Okay. So I'm going to disable this one. Oh, I'm not looking at that one. Okay. You know, let's look at it. Let's make sure it's in view. Okay, that's easy. Okay, easy. Okay, so we delete that. Now we can come over here. Okay, so there's the prefab. Let's drag it onto the scene. Okay, now how am I going to be able to remove this? No, I can't. Okay, so paste component values. Okay. Well, that didn't quite work. I can see green guy over there. No. Did it not work? Maybe because it's not a parent of buildings? Let me try now. I don't know if... Okay, let me see. Is that my boy I hear? No, it's the cat. Okay. All right, so if I drag this up into here... No. Paste component values. Okay. All right. We did it, boys. We did it. Okay. So now we know what to do. Let's go to this one. So we can copy the transform. Copy component. Okay. Disable that one. And then really we can just go building. No, we can't. We can do this, though. We can do this. We can just drag it right there. Okay. And now we can paste component values. Okay. That looks right. So let's run the game and see. Let's see. Let's see if Green Guy is maybe like in the middle of the floor. Like what? There's several movies I talk about like time travel or something, and then like somebody like materializes in the middle of a rock or a mountain. I'm trying to think of like there's a famous one that I can't think of right now. Did they do that in Time Cop? Did somebody like materialize in the middle of a building or something, or a mountain in Time Cop? You know that movie of Jean-Claude Van Damme? It was like an 80s movie. I gotta look it up. You probably know it, not sure. Time Cop. I'm pretty sure it would. No, not Tim Cop. That's probably a different movie. Time Cop. Yeah. Yeah, come on. You guys know this movie.
How you doing, partner? Ex-partner. Let me go, Max. I'm not hurting anybody.
It's a great movie.
Good to take you back.
In the year 2004, time travel is a reality.
And I think his love interest is the... Wait, is his love interest the same woman who was the love interest in the original... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my God. I'm literally losing my mind. Like, my memory is so horrible. Don't tell me the name of the movie. I'm not looking at the chat. It's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and like it's the double agent with Mars, and oh my God. Oh my God. And the guy with he lives in the stomach of the other guy, and they remade it, and I forget who was in it. Oh. And the name of the movie is the name of the company he goes to do the memory thing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's 2 words. I'm pretty sure it's 2 words, like Time Cop. Oh, my God. I can picture the movie. I can picture the scene where he's going through immigration in Mars, and the woman takes his and he has that like the woman's head, and he throws it, and the head explodes. Oh my! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Okay. Tell me the first letter of the first word. No. Tell me how many words are in the title. Is it 2? Confirm that it's 2. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this without looking it up. I'm going to do this. Oh my God. Total Recall. Got it. Boom. That only took forever. I forgot what I was talking about and how we got to Total Recall. I completely forgot. Okay. Time Cop.
Violations of TEC code 40.8 time travel with intent to alter the future.
And a crime.
It turns out going back in time is a pretty easy way to make money.
I think you got yourself a shipment of gold and you're taking it.
Okay, I'm back, not sure. I didn't know you left, not sure. You didn't tell us you left.
Out of the bottle, the technology is there.
Or did you?
Now one man
No, I didn't see it.
is about to take the ultimate power.
We're watching a trailer to a movie. I was talking about, literally, you didn't tell me you went away. I didn't know you were gone. I'm sitting there and I'm talking about Time Cop, and I'm like, oh, not sure remembers Time Cop. Don't you remember Time Cop? Not sure. And then I had like a complete meltdown because I couldn't remember the title for the movie Total Recall. But you missed it. You walked away. Yep. You're lost.
But to enforce the laws of time.
You never saw Time Cop? How much younger are me? How much younger are you than me? You're like 40. You're early 40s or mid 40s, early mid 40s, right? Oh, you're 42. Okay, maybe this was a little before your time then. Maybe so. You're so 42. So wait, if you're 42, 8 years. So you were born in 83. So yeah. You're a millennial. You're a horrible millennial.
Am I dead?
One man is determined to stop him.
I cannot go back to save her.
This is a great movie.
Back to steal money.
Stay here, Walker. My future.
This is in the same vein as the movie with another movie I'm not going to remember the name of, but I'm not going to fault myself for not remembering the name of it. It's with Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock, and it's also something like he's like like he was like frozen in time. Sylvester Stallone and black guy is in it, not Denzel Washington. He's a guy. He's a black guy that hasn't really been on the scene that much in recent decades. But he was really Wesley Snipes. So Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Like Wesley Snipes is the bad guy, and come on, Demolition Man. Yes. So Time Cop is very similar and like a very same kind of spirit as Demolition Man. Very, very similar movies. But I got on this conversation because I was trying to remember like what time traveling movie. I vaguely remember a time traveling movie where somebody time travels but they time travel and like they materialize like in the middle of a mountain or something like that, right? Because like something didn't do the quantum calculations of where there's matter and blah blah blah. Oh, and Time Cop is like you can travel back in time and meet yourself, but you can't touch yourself because the same matter cannot exist in the same space in the same space time, or like some bullshit like that. Highlander, I've never seen Highlander. I don't know what Highlander is. I know that the guy who played Superman is a really big fan of Highlander, or maybe that's The Witcher. I think that's The Witcher. I have no idea what Highlander is. I don't even know I don't even know the plot of Highlander. Like is it a time travel movie? Let me see. Give me a brief synopsis of Highlander. There can only be one. Is that where Highlander? Okay. 1986 fantasy action film. Honestly, this was probably just like The Princess Bride, where it was one of these movies from like the 80s and 90s that everybody was just like fucking raves over. It's like, oh my God, The Princess Bride. Oh, it's my favorite movie. I have never watched The Princess Bride all the way through. Never. Like, it has some good parts. Like, it has some entertaining parts. It has some funny parts. I can't stand it. I can't like the funny parts I like the entertaining parts I like, but as a whole, I can't stand The Princess Bride. I cannot fucking stand that movie. Highlander, as soon as I saw fantasy, I want nothing to do with it. Like, I do not like fantasy. And that's what I don't like about The Princess Bride. Like, I don't like I guess there's no magic in Princess Bride. There's no dragons in Princess Bride. Like, I had a hard time getting into Game of Thrones, but I respected Game of Thrones because it didn't really like rely on magic necessarily, right? It just relied on like, there was like a little bit of, there was like hints of magic, but it was like, is this magic? Or, I mean, 500 years ago, penicillin would have been considered magic, right? So it's like, is it magic or is it just they don't have an explanation for it? Like that kind of thing. So I was able to kind of look past that in Game of Thrones. But like most fantasy, I can't stand. I can't stand because it's like, oh no, look, you were able to do this. And like, well, how did you do that? Magic. Oh, like, no. It's a cheap way. One Upon a Deadpool was great. Never saw it. I think I saw the original Deadpool movie. It was okay. But I don't like superhero movies. I fucking hate superhero movies. Every movie, every other movie, I think it's probably like 4 out of 5 movies that are released nowadays, like for like the past 20 years, is another fucking superhero movie. Like everybody just loves Tony Stark and like what's his name, like Robert Downey Jr. Like I couldn't give a shit. Like I couldn't give it. Like I went, like, I know that there was like some build up with like the clay man and like the rings and like he turned everybody to sand. Like I went to see that movie and I saw it in the theater with my wife, my buddy, and his girlfriend, and I literally fell asleep in the movie because I had no idea what was going on, and I just no. And like, there's like a million different fucking Batman movies. I have seen like one Batman movie that I can remember seeing, and it is literally the original Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson that my father took me and my sister to go see in the movie theater. That is the only superhero movie that I can remember like actually like watching and enjoying. Tobey Maguire is the only Spider-Man. I will say that I do enjoy the Spider-Man clips. I enjoy the clips of Spider-Man, right? Like the clip where like the three Spider-Mans kind of come together and like I guess the two Spider-Mans, like the web is like it's like some master invention, like, oh, look at the genius guy that invented it, and but like I guess Tobey Maguire's is like actually comes out of him and they're like, oh, that comes out of you. Like that clip is cool. And like the clips like when he first discovers his powers, like when he's in high school and he's like, come get the ball. Like those clips are cool. But like no. I can't do superhero movies. They're terrible. The original Batman, that's the only superhero. No, it's Superman. The original Superman. Like that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't like them. Okay. What is this? Hey, what about She-Hulk? Not sure. Not sure. Was a big fan of the series. Big fan of the She-Hulk series. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to test the doors. That's right. We're going to test the doors. Okay. All right. So we come over here. Okay. So the doors are not working. I probably should have tested it before I went through all the trouble of moving them and everything. Okay, what's going on? Why are the doors not working? Did I not modify the... I thought I modified the prefab. Maybe I didn't. Let me check. All right, prefab. Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait. I did. Box collider, door mech script. Oh, I didn't specify. Okay, so this should be easy. Okay, so the door mech script. Okay, we can just look at it. So what is the rotation going to be? It's going to be Y. Okay, so that's going to be 90. That means the other one's going to be negative 90. So let's see. So the right is going to be open is going to be 90. And then the left, why do I hit Control S? Okay, so the left is going to be negative 90. And then that's it, right? That should be it. I just need to specify the open rotation, and that should be it. So let's go test that out. I like the Jessica Jones series for the most part. I don't know what you're talking about. We can pretend it is. Matthew, never heard about it. Is it for real? We can pretend. Oh, are you talking about the She-Hulk? It was that She-Hulk series that came out like a year or two ago that was like very controversial because it was terrible. Still doesn't work. Okay. All right, what's going on here? Well, I guess we should make sure that the changes on the prefab actually made it to the model in the scene. Well, we can check that. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, Unity has locked up. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. So we have doors, and then we have. Okay, we got that. Okay. So yeah, the changes are there. All right. I guess we got to debug. We got to see what's happening. She-Hulk, attorney at law. What the fuck? Yeah. That I knew that's what Matthew was talking about. Like that was the one that got all the controversy because it was like man hating, and she goes on like, I have to control my rage every day because I live in a world with men, and she just goes off, and then all the women are like, yeah, you go, girl, woo. Yeah, because men have never been annoyed by women. All right, like men don't have their own set of anger that we have to deal with when it comes to women. No. no. Because women, they're all perfect fucking angels, and they never get on our nerves, and they never know that, they always know when to shut up. Like, they always know. Like, yeah, women are perfect fucking angels. All right, let's see. Okay, we come over here. All righty. All right, so we come over here. So what's happening? Cheated on after 8 years. You go, girl. Are you talking? Wait a minute, Matthew. Is that a personal? Are you talking personal? Okay, so we got the hit. So here it should get the door. This is okay. I can clean this up now, but it should still work. Is target door null? Target door is not null. So it's actually doing what I wanted to do. It's just... Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. I am forgetting something obvious here. I just don't know what it is. Hi, honey. I was just talking about how women are perfect angels. She's laughing. She's laughing. She knows. All right.
How about men perfect?
Men are perfect. Men are perfect. Are you going to hang out in here, honey? Or are you going to go in the bedroom? All right. All righty. So, okay. So, have you been taking these in the morning?
No.
All right. Well, I mean,
Can I stop?
yeah, I think you can. I don't think you need to finish them. If you want to, you can, but I don't think you need to.
But when I stop, I cannot sleep with.
Well, this is the one. No. Where is it? This is the one that helps you sleep. This is the one that helps you. I take this one to help me sleep too. This is the one, the gabapentin. Yeah. So my wife had surgery and she's been taking various medications and she's discovering that gabapentin helps you sleep. And boy, does it. Boy, does it. Not sure says hello, Mrs. Addie. She said hi. Oh, Matthew also said hello. Okay. What is the... Okay. So why is Doorbell... Okay, I simply have not hooked something up is what's happening. Okay, I want to get this... Wait a minute. No. God damn it. Okay. So this is the door boolean that should be triggering things. Well, first of all, am I even looking at the right one? That I don't know. What are you doing, baby? Oh, she's putting... okay. Yeah.
You have some.
Okay.
You don't like it?
Oh, no, I love it. I love it. More knickknacks. Yeah, more knickknacks. She gave me... I don't know. Oh, this one has a little kitty. So... what is this?
A toy.
It's a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, more knickknacks. This one has a little kitty cat that's going to get lost. I'll keep the kitty. Those over there. Those will be going in the trash in the morning. All right, no. All right. Did you change your code to not find the parent anymore? I did, but... Oh, I didn't, but it should still work, right? It should still work because the code basically what it does is it looks for the mechanic script on the first thing that the hit on the actual hit collider, right? It looks for the parent there, and if it doesn't find it, then it looks on the parent. And it's actually finding it. It's finding it, but the toggle that toggles it is not working, and that does not work. Okay, update. Target rotation. Door bull. So there's something I have to wire that I just haven't wired up. And I don't know what it is. Like, does this need to know? Wait, okay, wait. Okay, so wait, no, target rotation, open rotation, close rotation, transform. I get the transform when I wake up. I don't think I actually need to do that. This variable seems useless, but whatever. Wait, is this what is this comment I wrote to myself? Cache the transform using transform directly always uses get component behind the scenes. Oh. Does it really? Using transform directly always uses get component behind the scenes, so this script was taking up about 50% of CPU time at the time of change with the get component call alone. Interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. All right. Well, hey. Kudos to me for figuring that out. Okay. All right. So I'm a little confused as to why this isn't working. Because this is attached. This is the thing that has the transform. So wait a minute. Let's see something here. So, okay, this is the object. Easy, easy. Okay, this is on the right-hand side. And then, did I maybe not change the correct rotation? Let's see. No? No? All right. What we're going to do, we're going to do an old programming technique. Now, we could do something fancy and we could use a conditional breakpoint, but I hate using conditional breakpoints because I can never get them to work correctly. So I want to know, well, first of all, is Doorbull is a terrible name. I'm going to assume that Doorbull true means it is open. I think so. Doorbull and Doorbull true equals open question mark. Okay. If Doorbull debug, where's my AI? Why is AI not working? I don't know what to do. Okay, AI is working. Okay. I don't remember how. I need AI. I need AI. How do I print a debug? Okay, debug.log warning. Okay, that'll do fine. An old programmer trick. Yep, and then we'll just set a breakpoint there because I only wanted. Okay, I just want the breakpoint when Doorbull is true. Okay, so let's attach. I mean, it should work. All right, let's run it. Oh, Matthew wrote it. Oh, I didn't know Matthew wrote that comment. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Come over here. Okay, we're not. Oh, well, I was going to say we're not hitting the breakpoint. Yeah, we haven't hit the breakpoint because we haven't attached the debugger. Okay, there we go. All righty. So let's try this. Okay. So let's look at open and close rotation. Yeah, close rotation. Okay, what about transform local rotation? Local rotation. Okay. I don't know what this is doing. I'm pretty sure AI probably helped me with this. All right. So this should change the local rotation by a little bit. And it did. Is it possible it's just opening very slowly? Where are my guards? I have disabled them for now. They're there. They're just disabled for now. I feel like not sure might start to take this personally because I haven't merged his tree PR and his guards. They're not on the scene. Trust me. They'll be there. They'll be there. And then we have to figure out animations for them and how to do it. Like, I'm assuming that they're not static like that. I'm assuming that they're bendable and you can do animations. I remember doing that one animation and it was a fucking nightmare and I hated it, but we'll work through it when we get there. Okay. Please tell me they are bendable. But don't wait. The asset itself had animations, so we should probably be able to set the animated state or something like that. Okay. Oh wait. Let's see. Local rotation. I should see these numbers. I should see that. Okay, so they're increasing. Okay, that's probably going to kill performance because it's... Is another door? Did I somehow attach it to a different door or something? No. Okay. Is it because I changed the object that... It must be because I changed the object that's actually being rotated. That has to be it. Like if I come over here... So I've selected that and I do rotation 90. Well, wait. Oh. But if I do this, was it this or was it this? Was it that? Oh. Rotation 90. No. Was it this? Rotation 90. No. Rotation 90. So I had the door mechanism script. I had it attached to something else, and I forget what it was. It was attached to one of these things under here. It was attached to one of these children. And that's the rotation that I was... Was it? No, I was getting the parent and changing the rotation to that. Let's, just for giggles, let's see if the other doors still work. I suspect they will, but let's just see, maybe make sure it's not a problem with the scripts themselves. I think it's a problem with what, I mean, obviously I think it's a problem with like how we've moved, we added a box collider and then we changed things. So I think it's probably, the problem's probably there. Let's see if these still work. Okay, so those still work just fine, but these work terribly. Okay. Matthew, they are marked as static, so can't move. Your system works perfectly otherwise. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the English boy says is true. Okay, so let's see. So this is marked. How did it get marked static? Okay, are they going to fall through the floor now? Well, wait a minute. They weren't static. Were they not marked as static before? Something's fishy here. Something's really fishy here because I didn't change the staticness of these doors. I didn't touch the staticness of these doors. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stash our changes. All right, we're going to stash them. Oh, that should be enough. That should be enough. Let's see if the doors work when I stash, because we're going to go back to what we did. I think I might have just actually ruined everything, but that's all right. Okay, reload. Would that be in game Unity? I think so. I think it would be. Or maybe not. Actually, it might be in the prefab file. Okay, let's see if these doors work. I just want to see if it's working again. Today's Friday. I feel like I messed up. I messed up because my wife, she was like, she went out and then she texted me and she's like, it's Friday. Do you want something? Do you want McDonald's? And I was like, yeah, let me get McDonald's. And so I got McDonald's, right, as like my bad meal. And like, I'm kind of regretting it. I'm kind of wishing I'd gotten a steak and cheese sub instead. So I don't know. Anyway, just thought you might. Okay, so they work. Okay, so they work. Now, let's look at the buildings. Let's see if they're static. Game asset root, buildings. Easy. I guess I could have looked at the ones I disabled, but whatever. We're here now. Doors. Okay. It's not static. Neither is that. Or that. How did all of that become static? Okay, let's check the prefab. I should have checked the prefab. Okay, whoa. Okay, here they're static. In the prefab, they're static. They must have, yeah. Matthew says must have been static a good while. Yeah, they must have been static. I must have unstaticness them. Okay, so we know what the issue is. So let's bring back our stash. All right, let's bring back. Let's unstash the stash. Apply the stash. All right. Hopefully that will redo everything I did. Casteroid says, say pause. That's not nice. That's not nice, Casteroids. It's not nice. All right, so watch him. Watch him, guys. Watch him. Watch this Casteroids character. He's here causing trouble. Okay, so I guess what we need to do is go in the prefab. It's the name of my brother. I don't believe you. You would have had better luck with telling me to say happy birthday to Nicholas Gurr. Okay, so let's go over here and then here. Oh, wait. No, here, and then we'll here, and then here, and then here, and then there. Can I just do... No. Can I just do this? Wait. Is everything static? Everything's static. So just let me just do this. Can I do this? But then what about the drawers? Oh my God. What have I done? Remember, because we can open the drawers. We can turn the lamps on and off. I think what we probably want to do is just fix one of the ones on the scene, delete the prefab, drag that one to be a prefab, and then use that. I think that's probably what we want to do. It is best to have all static and choose what isn't. So drawers or doors unstatic. I guess unstatic things require more CPU, so the more things that are static, the less CPU required, or GPU maybe, but less PU power, or less PU, I'm guessing. Static gets batched, yes. Is there a delay? Did I not? I wonder if I forgot to click a button or something. Can we test the delay? Can you guys send a number or something, and let's see how. I just want to see what the delay is. I'm just curious. Let's go. Okay, I'm waiting for a message. Waiting for somebody, anybody. Not sure. Probably walked away again. And Matthew's busy eating beans. 5. Matthew's busy eating beans and toast. I have a can of baked beans. Like the other day, it crossed my mind because I have a can of baked beans, and I have bread, and I was like, I could make. That was about 15 seconds. That was. Oh man! So I guess I didn't do the low latency. I guess I got to do that with I thought I changed it. Let me see. Where would it be? It might actually be in the setting when I start the stream. Have to select it every time as far as I'm aware. All right, well, that stinks. Not sure is not going to like that. All right. Okay, Okay. Okay. All right. So I think, like I said, okay. Calm down for a second. Just calm down. Just stop it. Just stop it. All right. So what I'm going to do, what do you guys think of my idea of making this one in the scene work the way I want, and then making that into a prefab? Whoa. Is that because it's static? Oh, I guess it could be. Then what about these? I can't even open these. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let's go back to the scene. I'm going to go back over here to game assets, buildings. I'm going to delete these two. Goodbye. And then I'm going to enable those. Actually, I think I'm going to disable this one. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. So this is in, where is this at? This is in free build. Okay. This is in third party buildings free. Okay. It's this one right here. Okay. This one. FOB prop scene post. Okay. So I think what I can do is I'll create a new folder and I'll call it, FOB version 2. All right. And then I'm just going to drag this into here, hoping that works. Okay, so would you like to create a new original prefab or a variant from the existing prefab? I guess original I'm going to have to make this selection on my own because I can't wait 15 seconds for Matthew to answer. I think I'm going to select original prefab. Okay. 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 Oh, wait. But before I did that, I wanted to make sure that the drawers and lamps still work. Are we not just overwriting the one we already had? No, it's too much. I don't like it. Because I'm scared that the drawers aren't going to work. I'm scared the lamp. I just want to take what works and just use that. Just use that. We know it works, but I forgot to test that the drawers work. And okay, let me see. I got all distracted. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so these doors, though, they work. The lamp works. What about the drawer? God damn it. Okay, I might have only done one drawer. I thought I did all the drawers, but let me see. Okay, so I only did one drawer. Okay, all right, Matthew. Fine. We'll do it your way. Well, shit, I can't do a Control Z back to deleting. God damn it. No. Building. Okay, prefab. Okay. So everything under this is basically going to be not static. Yes, change the children. Okay. And then we want the fridge cabinet. I mean, this is a nice model, right? Like, I mean, it's got all these cabinets, and I mean, like, this is a nice model, and the price is really good. Okay, so I think. Okay, so this is where I have the drawer mechanism script attached, so I can make this not static. Okay, I'm just going to do that for, okay, so it's cabinet, fridge, wood part, cabinet, drawer, container. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay, wait. Are there two? There's two drawer containers. Were there two drawer containers? Okay, cabinet. Oh my gosh. Oh my stars and garters. There's so many drawers. Okay, but apparently only one has the actual script attached to it. Okay, let me see. I attached it there too. Okay, so static. It's attached there. Okay. Why is the script not on this one then? It's there. Oh, it is. Okay, so static. Okay. So that's... Oh, shit. Oh, no. That's fine. Okay. I know you guys. I like... Okay, static. And then this one. This is what computer programming is all about. This is what developers live for. This kind of work, this is where we thrive as computer programmers. Okay, this one here. Okay, easy. All right. Okay. This is the exciting part of the job. Sitting here and going through and clicking dash. This is really a game dev, and I love it. Yes, this is game development. This is where the adrenaline rush comes from. This is what Not Sure is missing out on. I don't know where he went. He left us, but this is it. This is when people strive to be a computer programmer, this is what they want. Okay, so okay. Oh my God, I had a meeting today. Right, with this company. So we're doing integrations at work. I'm going to try and talk about this. So basically, what we have. All right, let me. I'll talk about this in a second. I'm going to draw a little chart. Okay. All right. I'm going to get out my favorite development tool. Okay. So you could kind of what this company wanted us to do is now you got to understand. The situation we're in now, we don't have a lot of developers. We have 1 PM, which honestly, I kind of sometimes think is one too many, but it's cool. Like, I like the guy. Like, he and I, like, we're actually friends. Like, I like him. Like, he's a cool guy. So, upgrade to paint.net. Yeah, actually, I do have paint.net installed. Paint. So I like him. Like, he and I talk a lot. Like, we talk a lot. So how do I, there we go. Increase the canvas. He sold this project to me, right? Because basically the way I think about it is we're like the two halves. We're the two sides of the engineering coin. He decides what we work on and I decide how we work on it, right? Like he decides what we build and I decide how it gets built. And so he sells this thing to me with this integration we want to do with this company, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy." Okay. It's not easy. It's not easy. So here's what he thought we could build. Not him. To his credit, he didn't realize what it is. But here's what this company wanted us to do. We have customers, right? And you can kind of think of each customer as their own little silo. And I understand what they were getting at, and like from a technology standpoint, it makes sense. But in each customer silo, there are many like computers inside here, right? And they each have they're not our computers, but they're computers we sell to the customer with our software. And some of them might just have a handful, like 5, that might be the minimum deployment. Some of them have hundreds of computers, right? And they all have like data going through them, and we're doing stuff with that data and blah, 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 blah. And so now this is a security product, right? This is in the security space. A lot of these customers are very paranoid. A lot of these customers are even air gapped. This company wanted a way. They wanted some master API or some master API endpoint, where they could query this thing and be like, hey, give me all the data, with certain criteria on the data from customer 1. Give me all the criteria from customer 2. And this is a big project. I don't think they understood that how big of a project. And they were like, but you have this website where you distribute, where you're doing distribution of content. And I was like, that distribution of content, that's the same as me going to a website and downloading data from the website. It's not a continuous connection. It's literally the customer takes an action. They go to the web, they're not literally going to the website to do it. They invoke in the UI that we build, they push some buttons and our UI in the background goes to our website, downloads the data and does what it needs to do with the content. And they're like, well, you could just use that. And I'm like, no. That's not a continuous connection. And honestly, I have a feeling a lot of customers are going to have an issue with this. A lot of customers are not going to like that because, again, this is a security product, and a lot of these customers are banks and hospitals, and with really sensitive data. And I'm like, this is just a security nightmare waiting to happen. But it's there's no reason that we couldn't do it in a way where customers have to opt into it. And we tell the customers the benefits of opting into it. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that this is a little side project that one person could do. And they're explaining this to me and I'm like, I push back. And I have a feeling that I've been trying to say yes more often because I find that I'm often a negative Nancy. We can't do that. That's too much. We can't. And so I've been trying to say yes more often, but I was a negative Nancy on this. I was no. I deferred it because I was like, this is a big undertaking. And he was like, well, this is just it would be an API integral, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah. From a technical standpoint, it makes sense. It's very clear what you want to do, and I understand why you want to do it, and I see no technical reason why we wouldn't be able to do it. But we would have to build this infrastructure from the ground up, and this is a big undertaking. We don't have any infrastructure to do anything like this. We'd have to create that infrastructure. We'd have to deploy that infrastructure. This is a big undertaking. This isn't just we can have it done in 3 months kind of thing. And so I deferred it. I was because this was an architecture discussion. And I was honestly, we should see if this is something that we're even able to prioritize before we should start these architectural discussions, because I didn't quite put it this way, but my thinking is because if it's not going to get prioritization, what the fuck is the point of the conversation? And so I deferred it to the PM side of engineering because he's the one who decides. If he says, okay, scrap all this other shit and work on this, okay, that's what we do. But I don't think he's going to do that. Matthew says, security speaking, I guess this is allowed if they can just request certain information. That's the whole thing. That's an excellent point, because these are the kind of things we have to figure out. And there's all these little questions like this that I'm not going to think of in this meeting. Give me a couple of weeks, I might. But even then, this is going to have to be something that I got to take back to my team, the architecture team at my company, and then and then we'll actually discuss it with other this is we'll get input from various, a lot of people, but it's a big project. So anyway, Matthew says, yeah, it sounds sketchy. If it's for a survey type task, they could probably just ask any. No, it's more of they are another company that kind of sits over here. I'm just going to call them company A. And they produce content for our product that sits on the individual in the individual silos. And they want a way that when they they publish content, which actually a way for them to publish the content is very easy. But what they want is they want to be able to publish their content, and then when one of our devices takes action on their content, they want us to be able to reach back into them and say, "Oh, we took action," and then they want to be able to query some more details about that. And I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like that communication channel, again, technically completely doable. Absolutely doable. And there's various options and ways we can do that. But we have to build it. So anyway, Not Sure says you can have all security you want. Some guy is going to plug in a USB drive they found in a parking lot. Yes. Oh man, and that's one thing. Like I remember, like it was probably like a year and a half ago, where now you got to understand another thing. Like these computers in here. So let me draw another graph. I talk a little bit about like what our product. I'm not going to talk about what it is because I don't want to give away what our work. But you can think about it as like there's the UI node, and this would be a server, and then you would have like a thing that like does some indexing over here, and then this indexes data that these things out here are collecting. And you can think of these as collectors, right? Like a collector there and like a collector there. And then you have a device here that's doing indexing. And then this is indexing data. And I forgot why I was talking about this. Okay. So now everything I'm drawing here, all these squares, in a typical setup, each of these squares is a different computer. Right? A different server. At the very least, they are different processes, right? And they communicate through various channels. And like, we have some stuff now that's on Kafka, but then there's some proprietary means that they communicate and stuff like that. Then there's other processes, like there's various other processes that kind of sit over here and they kind of talk to this. And sometimes they talk to this. Sometimes they talk to each other. They do all kinds of things. Again, each one of these boxes is a different computer. So think about a developer experience, a programmer programming on this, right? A programmer that wants to run like a minimal setup, right? Each of these servers has 128 gigs of RAM. They have 2 CPUs. Each CPU, well, the old boxes, they have 32 cores, 64 threads. I talked about this the other night. Basically, these processes they can be heavy. Now, if you just have a minimal amount of data going through them, you can run them. You can run them on your computer. You can run them on our fucking stupid Dell laptops bogged down with every fucking little, like there's literally like 3 different antivirus softwares on them, and like little tons of fucking phone home shit and scan. Oh my God, it's a fucking nightmare trying to run anything on these piece of shit laptops that they give us. And then it was about a year and a half ago. So it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon as a developer to have one of these processes running on one computer and another process running on a different computer. If you have 2 or 3 computers at home, right, or in the office or wherever you are, but if you have like 2 or 3 computers and you just have a little setup there where they're talking to each other. So what did the geniuses in the IT, what did the geniuses do? What did they do? They literally blocked all incoming and outgoing connections. Like web, fine, but like, nope. And then like, you want to do this like over like port 50,000? No. You want to do no, can't do that. Oh my God. Suddenly now, mind you, they had fucking scanning software that scans new files. We're programmers. We're compiling. What does compilation do? It creates new files. And how does it create new files? Well, it creates object file, like within the C++ world, you can think of them as like assemblies in C#. As it compiles each assembly, it creates an object file for that assembly. It creates an object file, and then at the end of the process, it kind of gathers them all together and links them into an exe file, a new file. So the fucking scanning software, every time we would create an object file, not even us, this is the compilation process. Every time the compilation process would create an object file, the scanning software was like, oh, this is a new file. I need to scan it. Oh my God. Suddenly a simple compilation went to like something that should have taken less than 30 seconds was taking over 20 minutes to do because every fucking thing was being scanned. Everything. It was awful. And like we went to IT and like we pleaded like we got that undone, right? But it was like, why? Like, first of all, they refused to have different policies for different. They wanted one policy for the entire company, right? And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like developers need more access to their machine than somebody in marketing or somebody like or like an executive. Like why? Like why? Like well, you know, we just want to have one policy because it's easier to manage. And I'm like, well, then you need to fucking then you need to stop the scanning of every fucking new file for everybody in the company. And you need to let ports open for everybody in the company. Oh my God. Like it's a constant fucking battle with them. And it's like, well, you know, it's for security reasons. You got to be secure. And I'm like, oh yeah. So we're going to be so secure that nothing gets done. Sure. Then we're not going to have jobs because you know what? If we can't program, then okay, kill productivity. Like Matthew said, productivity is dead. Yes, that is lazy. It's very lazy. Framework is the future. What are you talking about? No, is this another thing like the Gaussian products or whatever the hell dot products you were talking about the other night? Not sure. Never buying a Dell again. The BIOS is terrible. Yeah. It's like the BIOS on this desktop, like I'm trying to like I was thinking about this earlier today. Like I was like, what am I going to do? Because the desktop, I can't install Windows 11 on the desktop. I don't know. But you know what? That's next year Addie's problem. Fuck that guy. Next year Addie will worry about that. Oh, and then I wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to my mother's next week. So the exciting part about that is, as I was talking about the other night, we're going to start a new project because I'll be streaming from my laptop. I'm not big on the game programming on the laptop and streaming. It's a little difficult. So we're going to start work on the bang. We're going to start work on the file sharing. I thought maybe we could start that next week. I think that'd be fun. Okay. So let's finish this. Okay. I was getting distracted. All right. So we come over here. All right. Okay. So I finished all of that. I think I finished everything. And this is on the prefab. So let's kind of repeat the process we did earlier. All right. So, okay, wait a minute. Easy. Okay. Can I view? Okay, I can do that. Okay, so let me disable that. All right. Okay, so we have the prefab here. Okay, and there's green guy floating in the sky. Okay, so we'll bring... Okay, so wait a minute. I can do copy component. All right. And then I need to drag the prefab into the building. Okay. And then I can do paste component values. Boom! Boom goes the dynamite. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's try this. Framework laptops is Framework like a brand or something? Introducing the Framework desktop. What is that? Oh, I've seen these before. These are like the things that like you can like pull out certain parts and put them back in. It's supposed to, what's the word? Like very componentized. I've seen these before. I have a few rare peeps. We should make an AI program that organizes files. Get your spicy files ready. Not sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna share all the spicy files. Okay, what are we doing here? All right, we're still waiting for this. I mean, are these nice? Are these nice? I was looking at I was looking at laptops because I was thinking about buying a new Windows laptop, and then I realized no, I'd rather spend the money on traveling. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, easy. Okay, let's see if we can open the door. Excellent. All right, we'll come in here. Can we open that door? No. Okay, can we open this door? No. Okay, why did I not make those static? I thought I made them static. Okay, so let's come over here. Didn't I make those static? Doors. Thought I made everything static. Okay, it's not static. Oh, wait. All right. Okay. Oh, mother effer. All right, I see what the problem is. I didn't put a rotation value on them. Okay. Are there hinges? Okay, there's hinges on both sides. At least there's that. Okay. So. Oh my God, this means I gotta do it for everything. Oh no. Because there's not just that door. There's the kitchen door, the bathroom door. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Okay. All right. So this is going to be open rotation of -90. Okay. This one. Okay, it's going to be -90 also, right? And this one. It's going to also be -90. Okay. And that means this one. That will be 90. Okay. This one. Oh, God, this is painful. This one will be 90. This one will also be 90. Let's stop there and test our work. Make the door prefab and replace them all. I think they are prefab. They are prefabs. But that doesn't... Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. That would have been the smart thing to do. Why couldn't, if we didn't have that 15-second delay. All right, so at least that works. This probably doesn't work. That probably doesn't work. Oh, all my stars and garters. The lamps don't work. I feel defeated, boys. I feel defeated. Props. Yeah, I got the script there. The open position should be set on all of them. Yeah, why isn't the drawer working? And the lamp. Why isn't the lamp working? Oh wait, is the drawer? No, the drawer's not static. And then the lamp. Why aren't the lamps working? Lamp 1. Mother effer. All right, problem solved. It's all fixed. It's all fixed now. It's all fixed. Don't worry about it. It's fixed. Don't ask questions. It's fixed. I fixed it. It's okay. You know what? We don't have to use the prefab of this building. We can just duplicate it, right? We can just duplicate it. It's fine. That's why God made duplicate. Duplicate. The command duplicate. Ask Grok to make a script. Oh, I'll punch you. All right, let me see. All right. All right. I think we're okay with this. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. If we really need to make it a prefab, we'll do that at another date. I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it right now. It's not that important. It's not the most important thing, right? It's really not. There was something else I wanted to do, but we have the door. So, okay. So I think I can delete this. I think I can probably just, let me see. I think I can just do this, right? Okay, let's delete. Okay, stop. No, I don't want to restart. I want to stop. I want to stop. Stop. I think I can just do. All right, so I should just be able to do this, right? All right, let's see if that works. We fixing the self-destroying NPCs. So what? Fixing how? By making it so that the eyeball actually disappears? Oh, wait. Okay, but or are we making it so that? I was thinking about this earlier when I was on a run. I was thinking like, do I actually want the NPCs to disappear? Like, I kind of like the idea of just dead NPCs. Like, if you kill something, it should just be there. It should just stay there, right? It should just be there. And then also the other thing I was thinking about, I was like, one thing that that we really need to like start giving some consideration to is save and load. I haven't even thought about save and load. And so I was like thinking like, okay, all the NPCs, but then there's like other state, right? Like if a lamp is on or a drawer is open or a door is open or how much state do we want to actually save and load? So I don't know. Like that's a good question. Okay, so that works. That does not. Oh, you know why that doesn't work? Probably because we need to change the colliders on that door too. Oh, my stars and garters. God damn it. I think my idea of just dragging the building to a prefab and making it a prefab, I think that's the method. I think that's the path forward here. I did not want to spend tonight working on this fucking building. This is not how I wanted to spend my Friday night. Okay. In the original building, some of the doors have a collider on a child object of the actual door. And at some point, I need to go through and change all those doors, adding box colliders or I guess I could copy and adding box colliders, moving the script, etc. for each fucking door. Or I could make the doors a prefab. They already are, and make the changes there. Thank you, Matthew. Or I could write an AI script to do all of this. Thanks for nothing. Not sure. Okay, yeah. Because I know that was going to be not sure suggestion. Just have AI do it. Just AI can do it. Matthew, what is this? Second front? I have a 4-day weekend. I could have a look at the... I mean, if you really want to. That seems like busy work, honestly. But, I mean, if you want to do the busy work, go for it. Go for it. Powering software for the free world. We're on a mission to secure a strategic advantage to the world democracy. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Develop, deploy, defend. Simplify and accelerate software deployment, compliance, delivery operations in a two-factor suite. So many websites and so many like marketing pages, they say so many things, or they use so many words to say nothing. Like, I've read this. I still have no idea what it does. Our DevOps security suite securely deploys software wherever you need it, including classified networks. So it's just another deployment, like another endpoint management software. Your toolkit for secure development. Code and build with integrate security compliance tooling. Two-factor workshop provides DevOps. Okay. I don't know what this. What does this company do? Like it's just like some products. Build compliant software, compliant to like. Okay. Secondfront.com. Grok. Explain like I'm 5 what the company at what is it? Second Front? Yeah, second front at secondfront.com does. Oh, like they use buzzwords, technical terminology to make it sound complex, but all they really do is fucking nothing. Yeah, no. Okay, imagine the government is like a big school that needs cool new gadgets and apps to keep everyone safe. Like okay, it's literally explaining like I'm 5. Like super smart security cameras and robot helpers, but getting those gadgets approved takes months and forever because they have to check that they're safe and follow all the rules. Okay. Second round, okay, so is like a magic shortcut wizard. The company builds special tools that let companies make the app super fast, safe, even in secret and faraway places. Okay, explain. So if I understand this correctly, it's basically just like a... I don't want to say IDE, but I guess you could think of it as like a fancy IDE that just makes sure everything you do is compliant with certain government regulations. It's a way to build secure apps. That's what I'm getting. I mean, I'm guessing that's probably for your work. They mostly help defense teams and companies selling to the government. Okay. All right. Well, but is it an IDE? Like, I'm guessing it's a website you go to and you do everything in there. Streamline compliance security processes to obtain accreditation quickly. So they help you fill out the paperwork. Deploy your software for drones, devices. I don't know. I almost got a job. I almost got a job at there was a place. I think I talked about this before, but they did D-Drone, I think they were called. And I interviewed with them, and then they tried to lowball me. Like, I went through the interview process, and they're like, "Oh, we really like you, but the position we had in mind for you, like, yeah, like, you know, but would you consider maybe going down in your salary requirements?" And I was like, no, I'm not. And also, like, it was like a hybrid, like, they're really close to where I live. So it would have literally been a 10-minute commute. But it would have been a commute. And I've kind of like, I don't want to commute ever again. Like, I was thinking about it today. Like, I kind of do miss having an office. Like, I miss having an office to go to, but I don't think I miss having an office to go to so much that I want to be required to go to an office. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. And so like that, so they tried to lowball me, and they were like, and you have to come in 2 days a week. You can pick what 2 days it is, but you have to come in 2 days a week. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I like to go to Bolivia. I like to go to fucking Norway for 2 months. I'm going to Iceland in a few weeks. I'm going to be in Iceland, and I'm going to be in Iceland until like Christmas. So, I have a 10-minute commute. It's great. Everyone shows up on Thursdays. Yeah, it used to be like that at my company. Like Wednesday was the day that everybody came in on Wednesday. It was nice. It was nice. Matthew, me and Addie Goes Live enjoy the commute from the bed to the PC. Absolutely. I do. I do like that. I will say I do think that working from home, I think it's I feel like I haven't been very productive in the past couple of weeks. Like I just haven't. I haven't been able to concentrate, and I think part of it is because I'm home. Because like the past 2 weeks, my wife has been home, so that's even more distracting. But even when she's working, it's like I've got the dog, I've got the cats, I've got laundry, I've got dishes, and it's like, you know what? I need to travel. I need to go. I need to go somewhere because I'm always more productive when I'm somewhere else. I just am. I hate to say it, but I am. I'm like, when I was in South Africa over the summer, so productive, super productive, very productive. So I'm looking forward to going to Iceland. I'm going to Iceland. I still need to figure out where I'm going to stay. I don't know if I'm going to stay in Reykjavik or in Akureyri. I've been to Iceland multiple times. I like Iceland. I want to go. And also the thing, oh my God, the thing that's driving me nuts, it's really, really driving me nuts, is I'm seeing on Facebook all these places that are like, oh, we got the first snow of the season. Like, cause like I follow like Tromsø, Norway, Longyearbyen, Iceland, Greenland. Like I'm like on Facebook, I'm like all these places that are far north. And it's like, we got our first snow. Yay. And then they're posting pictures of their first snow. Meanwhile, it's like 85 and humid here. I'm like, fuck you. Oh, God, it drives me nuts. But yeah, Matthew, if you want to take a look at this, let me do this. Let me take what I have and let me go ahead and merge what I have into master. Let me see. Wait, didn't I do a version 2? Or maybe I deleted that. No, I thought I did. Wait, prefab. Oh, it's right here. I'm going to delete this. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Well, Wait, what? How is that red, but it's still there? I'm so confused. You can't undelete. What have I done? Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm literally thinking I'm thinking about just scrapping this. I'm thinking about just scrapping this pull request altogether. I feel like it's like a lost cause. I feel like it's gone off the rails. No, because the chain no. But what I can do is I can just do this. Let me stash it. I was getting ready to just undo those changes, but let me stash them. Let me let this reload. Oh, could we debut my script? It apparently doesn't work at 100F. I used it with -2, -1, and 0. Are you talking about your tree script? All right, let me see. Sorry, I missed what you just did. I deleted something. Okay, but it's all right. We're back. Fuck. What are we back to? That's the question. Wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Go over here. Does the door open? That's the question. Okay, do these doors open? Okay, does the lamp turn on? Does the drawer come out? Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. I tested one room. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's the door interaction script. Let me come over here. Let's open up a. Oh wait, did I open up a pull request? I opened up a pull. Okay, refactoring door opening. Okay, perfect. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna door emoji. Okay. I do like that Google has added this feature, but it's only for like some emojis. I don't know. Some it doesn't, some it doesn't. Okay. Let's make that, and then we're going to do space, capital R, refactoring door emoji, or door opening, squash and merge. Ah! Spooky. I mean, Halloween is coming up. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Let me see. Okay. So that is merged to master. So if you want to do anything, I would say do it off of master. Git checkout master. Git pull rebase. Okay. We'll do that. Ugh. I've been sleeping so well, but I've also been running a lot. I was so proud. I did. So I'm trying to get up to 5 miles of sustained running. Now my miles are pretty slow. They're 12-minute miles. It's a very slow run. It's like a steady jog. But with running, at least what I have found works for me with running is it is important to get your stamina first, and then stamina, if you work on your stamina, speed will just come. It just happens. Speed just happens. There are exercises you can do, like you can do intermittent sprints if you want to build up your speed. But I have found that like if you work on your stamina, speed is just a natural side effect because you get your stamina up and then you just keep practicing your stamina, and then you're going to find that you're able to do it faster and faster. So I've been trying to get up to a full 5 mile, 12-minute mile sustained. Basically, it's about an hour of sustained running. And I can do about 45 minutes, like 40 to 45 minutes now. And, but I'm getting really back into it, and I need to lose weight because I know if I lose weight, it's going to be even easier to run. But the thing that I have loved that is an absolute side effect of the running is how fucking great I have been sleeping. Oh my God, I have been sleeping like 7 hours nonstop. 7 hours solid sleeps every fucking night. Oh, well, every fucking night that I run. Every night that I run. Solid 7 hours of sleep. Oh my God, it's amazing. Amazing. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. 12-minute mile is great. Thank you. I mean, it's good. I mean, at my peak, I was doing like 8.5-minute mile. I was doing like 5 miles at 8.5 minutes, but I'll take the 12 minutes. I'm a little bit older than I was back in those days, and a little bit heavier than I was back in those days. I prefer strength training. You know, like I've gone through phases. Like when I was in Norway, like I built. So when I travel, I've talked about this before, but when I travel, I like to build a routine in the place as though I live in the place, because I'm traveling to places not to do all the touristy shit. I'm traveling to places to feel what it would be like to actually live in the place. And because for a short amount of time I do. And so when I was in, like, I go through phases of strength training. Like I have this beautiful gym downstairs. We have a rack, we have dumbbells and barbells, and I even bought the what is it? So you can do the deadlifts where you can stand inside of the barbell kind of thing. We got everything. I rarely use it. My wife uses it, but for whatever reason, when I was in Norway, I was going to the gym. I was going to the gym 5 days a week, doing nothing but strength training. So I go through phases of strength training, and then I fucked up my back. A trap bar deadlift, is that what it is? It's kind of shaped like not a diamond, but yeah, kind of like trap bar deadlift. I remember it was $100 and some odd. It was, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I like that. I really enjoy deadlift, but I fucked up my back when I was in Norway because I saw some YouTube short about how to get your squat back, and I was like, I'm going to do that. For whatever reason, I was like, I want to be able to do not a deadlift squat, but the actual the actual act of squatting with your feet flat and just kind of being able to relax and sit there, right? When I say the word squat, I'm not saying it as in an exercise form. I'm talking about just you see in Asian countries, people just literally just doing this deep squat and they're just sitting there eating rice. I was trying to do that, and I was trying to build back up to that. And of course, when you squat down, part of squatting down is standing back up. And I fucked up my back horribly. And so I was like, you know what? Squatting's not for me. And because I remember a while back when I was maybe before COVID, when my wife and I kind of started dating. Well, no, when we started dating, we started going to the gym together, and I was doing squats. I was doing the actual exercises squats. Fucked up my back then too, which I know is just a sign of bad form, but I thought my form was great. I would take videos, post them online, and people were like, your form's good. And then I fucked my back up. So I don't know. Matthew says, running and cycling are my most important, especially with our jobs. Yeah. I mean, as sedentary as we are, you've got to no, but I'm super pumped because I've been getting back into running, but I'm a little worried about Iceland because the only way I'm going to be running in Iceland is on a treadmill. And oh, you know what? That reminds me, I need to buy new running shoes. My running shoes are not really good. Nike running shoes. So there's the Nike running shoes. There's the Air Fit. Is it Air Max? Minimal support. No, these all have lots of support. I don't like lots of support. Anyway, I'll look at these later. I was actually going to go to a running store in Reston this weekend. Might do that tomorrow. I need to go to Target. I know you guys are really interested about what I need to do this weekend. I'm going to go get that weekend started by walking my dog and going to bed, motherfuckers. I think we accomplished a lot tonight. We did a lot. This guy is great strength training coach. Are you going to send me David Goggins? Probably not. I don't think you're going to send me a video of David Goggins. Let me see. Starting strength.
Heavy deadlift. Drop your shins to the bar.
He's doing a deadlift. Yeah, I like deadlifts. I liked deadlifts so much that I bought the trap bar. But then I just kept fucking my back up. I don't know what it is. I guess it's bad form. I probably need I probably should see not a physical therapist. I probably should get a trainer if I really want to try it. Anyway, boys, I am going to call it a night. I appreciate the time that you have spent with me because I have enjoyed the time that I have spent with you. As always, I will probably be back over the weekend. I always do the weekend streams just kind of ad hoc, but we'll see what happens. I do kind of want to get out in the garage this weekend and work on the little, work on the servers I have out there. Literally, I went out there, booted them up to make sure they boot up. And then I was like, okay, I need to install Proxmox on a USB drive. And I've had this USB drive sitting here for 3 weeks. I did that 3 weeks ago. I actually created, this is a bootable USB drive with Proxmox. I just literally need to take it out there. Put it in, boot it back up and install it. So anyway, yeah, I'll be back on Monday, if not sooner. Try not to miss me too much, and I'll see you guys then. All right.